Re:Zero Kara Hajimeru Isekai Seikatsu Season 2 is licensed and produced by Crunchyroll, Studio, White Fox, Networks, TV Tokyo, TVO, TVA, and ATX. Based on the works by Tape Nagatsuki. Please support the official release. Hello, this is Jack here with more Re:Zero Season 2 episodes, 2. Anyway, last time we had the from 0 to 100 real quick moment. Actually, going by the PvE trailer thing, we're not even at 100, not even anywhere close at 100 yet, so fun times to be had ahead, I guess. So yeah. Any case, last time, something I forgot to do was when Rem got eaten, her memories and name and all that, by Mr. Gluttony, who has a proper name, but I forgot to write it down. So add that to the list of things I forgot. Anyway, we had a quick flash by of a couple of images that at first I wanted to go to, but then I forgot by the end of the episode. So we're gonna do that now real quick, since I have the stuff open and literally can just step through it frame by frame. So clickety click. Oh my, that's an adult Rem, I guess, with Subaru. Husband. 2 children, I suppose, on the right, and one she's holding. Step through. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be, which is rather curious. I mean, that could be Rem's ideal future, what she envisioned, but why show it here? Questions. Questions to be had, and not answered anytime soon, I suppose, unless someone tells me in the comments, because I was supposed to know, but didn't. If I'm not supposed to know yet, don't tell me. Kind of obvious, that one, but still. And yeah, in any case, so Crush got her memories taken too, not her name though, so only that. The Alliance was safe, despite Felix not really wanting to, because, everything's kind of up in the air right now. And yeah, gotta save Rem now, which is a nice diversion. We have Emilia by our side, and we gotta save Rem this time around. Actually, we have saved her before, back when she tried to kill Subaru and then died when he survived. And yeah, a lot of stuff happened in Season 1. In any case, enough talk. Let's get into Episode 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you're showing me the credits now, it kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna skip the opening again. Yeah, there's that too. I feel like she has a much softer look now. Her face in general, I mean. Of course, her manner of speaking has greatly changed too. Well, you have been through a lot of shit, honestly. Not gonna happen. Yeah, big time. Plus, you should really know better by this point. Awkward handshake. Yeah, hopefully foreshadowing for the season or something. So, did she not get her hand fixed? Was that, prosthetic? I don't even know anymore at this point. Probably, yeah. Opening? Nope, because why would we? We're 0 after all. But anyway, the hand was so stiff, so I really don't even know anymore at this point. Like, it got blown off, but you got magic and whatnot, so there's that. And like, was it even the right hand? I think. But someone tell me, please. Wow, you even have a bar in here. Does that even work for those carriages? Like, unless you have, I should say, cushioning. I don't know the proper term right now, the proper engineering term, but like those things are bumpy, right? That's not a smooth road you're on. Yeah, actually, you can't. Why actually? Like, I forgot 90% of what you did in the first season, if you even did anything. Like, I know he like was on the rider for the carriage that, with Rem and the White Whale, but what else? He got taken like by a witch call at some point, I think. Truth be told, I don't think you can lead at all if you're not at least a bit selfish. Like, I know we all have this ideal image of a leader, the selfless one putting always others before him, but before them, but that's, never mind, a bit unrealistic, but it's not really good either for a leader. Well, you should set yourself up. Well, if at least he knows what's going on. I mean, that was like kind of the point, wasn't it? Is it okay to just carry Rem like this? I mean, I know you gotta get her in somehow, but I do know. Do know, you once again have a very ominous setup going on here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I've been advised to, pay attention to the words spoken. That's new. The blonde one? The blonde one! Whoever you are. Frederica. Love those teeth. Which is also very suspicious. Isn't the master's office though something you're not supposed to enter? Like, more in general, not for, like, Roswell here. So that's it, yeah, pretty much. Indeed, like, sort of being told that you had a twin sister that you're really close to but can't remember a thing about is probably a lot to swallow. Who might those be? Like, I was gonna say, yeah. I love how he can do that. Like, no idea if it's related to the whole witch thing, but I just dig it so much. Well, that's foreshadowing. Or past shadowing. What a curious question to start off with, eh? Half beast, eh? Well, explains the teeth, I guess. And the not really ears hair thingy. Yeah, plus, nobody's even supposed to find her, usually. Yeah, the kind of thing that's sort of like not supposed to have because they corrupt you instantly or something. Well, she knows him. So come on, put two and two together here. The authority, perhaps? Yeah, we're setting up a lot of shit here, aren't we? Well, love to do that. There we go. Yeah, she has got some personal grievances involved here. Because personal history, somehow, at least with Betelgeuse. Why? I mean, there is, but come on. So you admit to having said it? Can't be very stubborn. Stubborn, I mean. Yep, we just had that. We don't really need to flashback to it. So it is quite a special place, ain't it, eh? Like, not in sort of travel, but again, how to even get there probably special. I love how like they are in that way. Okay. 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 So beware of Mondays. Got it. I mean, I felt like that's kind of self-explanatory for the proper mate there, but oh well. Well, there you are. On that note, why do you have so many uniforms in different sizes for the people? Like both Frederick and Petra? Why? Yeah, I mean, this is like kind of fantasy world-ish part, so like, how should I say this? Expect people to like be treated as adults at younger age. Kind of a usual setting is what I'm trying to say here in a very roundabout way. Damn. Yeah, she seems to be quite upset with you for now. Really? What about Federica? You're too freaking adorable for this. What might this be? Well, basically a key, so that's fair enough, honestly. That's adorable. So make sure to stain it then. She's adorable. Okay then. So all according to Keikaku for Roswald here, but at the same time he's kind of like setting up, like he set up Emilia for like, I don't know, a test, something. Yep, he said that. Why so manly? Did he? This is generally the first time I've ever heard that name. Yeah, kind of self-explanatory there, the name, honestly. Well, you know, not all people are immortal here. Well, that is a possibility. For that matter, I've never seen an elf either, so. You know, if that's supposed to be the key, then throwing it out the window really doesn't seem like the best plan. Just saying? Well, you're lost is what you are. And that's some pointy ears. Aha! Well, you shouldn't be running off in an area that is known as the Lost Woods, but oh well. So things just happened. You know, this place is pretty much screaming booby traps, so careful. Oh, there she is. This is nice and all, but you don't hold the candle to the from season 1 because that shit was horrible. Honestly, no. Next location, that's a perfect title, isn't it? Opening? Yay! Damn, that's a serious look. Actually reflecting on his life a little bit for once, eh? Like before the whole Isekai thing. Of course, that hand again, eh? That's new. God, I love this already so much. Like, pushing forward no matter the deaths. That smile. Oh, so much to look forward to. Like, so much foreshadowing on this opening with all the characters I don't know yet. It's hard. Like, it kind of reminds me of season 1 opening because, in the same way, like, how. I kind of love the part in the first opening you had Subaru basically, like, tapping out with his sort of past selves. In a way, like, you know, with the whole return by death thing, sort of reminiscent of that. And like in one part, he was sort of like super confident, cocky, just like, thanks, take it from here. And another part, he is like desperately running forward, just trying to get to the next safe point. Like that's how it felt to me in opening 1. And this is just a more extreme version of that. It feels like, and I love it. I love it. For one, we kind of revisited the past deaths, so there's that. Also just got a Discord message, so hope that didn't pop up. And what else was in this opening? Of course, Ekitona, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to say her name. Like, how she says it has sort of the O in there, but it's not in the subs, so I'm kind of inclined to go with how she's saying it. Like, sort of the Romanji rating of it. Also, green butterflies. Like, she's the witch of greed, was it, right? I didn't get that, like, wrong here. That'd be super embarrassing. I don't need it. Yeah, the witch of greed. Again, I kind of thought that season 1 said something to the context that, like, the legend of the jealous witch, Satella being that she ate the other witches. Though I guess in the recently revealed context, that could also just mean that their memories have been erased. Like, similar to, you know, what would happen to Rem with the power of gluttony, or the authority, I should say. So, There's something to keep in mind, I guess. Now, all kinds of people. We have the pink-haired elf girl, potentially, or half-elf, who knows. We have Beatrice's connection to Belgies. Like, she clearly knew him. She also, I guess, recognized the gospel as his, potentially. I don't know if they all look the same, or if she just... Like, the way she phrased it with what happened to the holder, it seems that she knew it was his. And she also knows that he was the Archbishop of Sloth, so there's that too. And yeah, now the opening foreshadowed a lot of people, like Elsa returning. Elsa was her name, right? I like the Witch of Great there. She's obviously gonna be like a super major person. But yeah, there's a lot of characters with the butterflies illuminated. I mean, obviously characters I'm not supposed to know yet. Then Subaru walking through, like, with the city in the background. And I guess, like, his parents. Because up to this point we have had, like, zero reflection of Subaru, even of his, like, previous life. Pre-Isekaiing. And the whole shtick, like, no how do I return or anything like that. Just, you know, one thing after another with constantly dying and all that. And we had some reflections of, like, him sort of saying that he's a useless person. And, like, maybe he's sort of being a bit of a hikikomori in that sense. So yeah, dying. Well, damn. That's a cliffside where he jumped down to. We never saw the death there, though. That's not nice. Ugh. Yeah, being frozen to death. And then Amelia dead around you. Okay, so there was the one Archbishop, Gluttony. Little girl, one, no idea who she is again, but context of the opening, probably another Archbishop. And is Elsa supposed to be one? I seriously hope I remember her name right now, because if I have it wrong, that's super embarrassing, but I can't bother to look at it right now. So, Hardegg. Oh. I think the blood dripping down, like, from when he's biting his lips, just reversed there. That's nice. I also really dig, like, the... How should I say? The corruption of the jealous witch fading away. Like, it's always been this sort of hand that just grasps hard and crushes it, I guess. And, you know, always the sort of, like, how should I say, black miasma sort of thing. But here it just fades away, and, like, the subtler, I suppose, this is supposed to be, like, being pictured as a, like, more, how should I say this, white color, so, you know, in a good light, literally, as because, you know, by light illuminated, rather than this whole shadow magic-y thing. And then, epic scene of just running forward, dying over and over again. Then Roswald, the maids, the villager people. Because those are the really important ones you gotta remember. Yeah, the thing he wrote in the Gospel. If it's to save you. Oh wait, actually there are subtitles there. Hi, I didn't see you the first time around. To save you. Yeah, no, I think that is more supposed to be if it is to save you. I don't care how many times I die. I die, yeah. Damn! Putting some dialogue in your opening, eh? Okay, wait, we have Frederica there. Like more fast flashing frames. Like sort of reaching for the light, then... Okay, Frederica and Garfield, I suppose you're gonna be like, if I had to guess, with the same teeth and blonde hair, so her brother perhaps, and you know the beast shadows. Then the elf girl, bunch of them too. Roswell, Puck, and Beatrice, and the tea set again, and the rabbit. Going down the rabbit hole, perhaps? Like, we had the teaser with a hand there, but the hand is Sloth's authority, right? Something that, by the way, Satella could also use. Like, Puck said that in Season 1. That, like, when he faced with Sloth again, that, try to do 1,000 hands, half of what Satella could do. So, Satella had Sloth's authority, or could use it at least, which sort of goes back to the whole idea that, like, I don't know if her eating the other witches and gaining their powers or authority or just something along those lines. Like, we don't also really know yet what's up with the whole witch cult as a whole. Like, Satella is helping Subaru, which is not in the interest of the witch cult at all. But they have the authorities and the powers and all that, so it kind of makes you wonder how that relates to Satella. Or, like, what can Satella even do? Because she doesn't suddenly nothing other than just giving Subaru the power to return by death and crushing his heart. She did kill Emilia once, didn't she? Like, when Subaru tried to tell her. With this whole, like during the witch cult attacks. That happened. So it's kind of like up in the air of how much Satella can actually do. Or why she is doing any of this in the first place. Also, I guess she was the one that brought Subaru here in the first place, or maybe not, because we have other worldless too. Like that guy who was like missing an arm or whatever, who was with I don't remember her name, but the bitchy candidate person. Who's also from Japan at some point. Yeah, oh my god, there's a lot. There's so much, actually. Plus, what even is with that smile there, Ekidona? Please, come on. Come on. Oh, there's so much. We've got half a year of this, and I'm loving it already. So much. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on that smile. And we'll have to be all for now. So, until next time, see you then. Bye.